guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today is the 12th of November, 2025. Where has this year gone? Unbelievable. Today, we're going to go over the market. Yes, it's a little bit down. I'm not worried about that. Going to be going over, of course, EarnCurve, my spot crypto exchange. The bots are doing well. I've just started the new short-term grid bots, which, again, trade a lot more. And, of course, catching that momentum. I just started a couple of new ones as well, and they're in profit, which is really cool. Canary Capital, yes, it did get approved and should go live on NASDAQ on Thursday. The US Treasury authorizes staking in crypto ETFs, which is absolutely enormous. We have, of course, Bitwise and their Chainlink ETF as well listed on the DTCC website. Solana ETF seeing good inflows in capital, which is nice. And I cannot wait to see this for XRP. And, of course, all the news on X. Let's get into it, guys, whilst having an espresso. And you just heard a trade go off there on EarnCurve. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and, of course, my social media pages. Thank you very much. You guys rock. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you see on your screen, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. It's been an absolute minefield and a complete 180-degree turn this year, that's for sure. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you fine ladies and gentlemen do that, all right? So make sure you give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment. So please be careful, all right? Now, formalities are out of the way. I do have my espresso here. Yes, it's coming up to 8 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm not at ACDC tonight. I will be there on, of course, Sunday, and I'm really excited. So if you're seeing the greatest rock and roll Australian band in history tonight, enjoy, because I will be there on Sunday and I'm going to be going absolutely crazy, that's for sure. Coming over to the community tab, I will say this. There is an exchange here in Australia, and I don't know why. They've kind of got it in for EarnCurve. Don't ask me why. I've had multiple people tell me that they've literally telling their clients not to use EarnCurve at all. They're restricting their clients' money, and of course, it's causing a lot of drama. So I'm sorry to hear that, guys, if you are watching this now, and of course, I can't really do anything about that. You know, this is what happens in Australia. There are monopolies that run the industries all over this country, and yeah, unfortunately, they don't like giving smaller exchanges a go, or letting people have a fair crack at doing something like this. So I do apologize. Of course, once your crypto's out of these exchanges, of course, I'm more than willing to assist where needed, that's for sure. But it's very sad to see this is happening. I'm not going to name names, but it's bad. It's really bad. And it's been going on now for a few months. Well, pretty much since I launched EarnCurve. Some of you may remember, some of you may not, but it's not good. Top altcoins in my portfolio are OMI, T-Fuel, AMP, VTHO. And we do have, of course, Canary's 8A filing. Basically means that they're going live with their ETF, which is really nice to see that. I'm really excited about this. Now, coming over to CoinMarketCap, 3.49 trillion. The volume is down and the market cap is down. All right. It's like significant, but again, we're still recovering from that massive drop a few weeks ago, right? I'm probably, 3 or 4 weeks ago now, 5 weeks. Can't believe how quick time flies. 153 billion in volume, 30 out of 100 on the altcoin season index. The ETFs, though, last night, 416 million, predominantly in Bitcoin exchange traded funds. CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, they need to update this with, of course, the Solana ETFs. I'm not entirely sure how that they qualify to do that. Coming over to, of course, my watch list. Everyone should have one. 24 hours, Ecomi is up 31%. That is crazy. I've held this for a long time. It's in the pennies. 88% in the last week. T-Fuel, 14%. Kin is in the green. AMP, we have up 4.3%. Electronium, still holding that for years. CFX, Digibyte, VTHO, ICP, which is nice. Coming over to market cap, though. Bitcoin's at 104,000 US dollars. Again, it's still remaining quite steady, between that 102 to 105, 106. Like, it's still remaining quite steady, which is actually good to see, in my opinion. Ethereum's at $3,400. XRP's at $2.41. It is up 8.62%. I get these messages and emails from people saying the price is dropping, right? You have to understand this technology is still very, very new in traditional finance world, so to speak. If you are only thinking of short-term gains, like in the last 24 hours, the last 7 days, 2 months, 3 months, you can't think like that in this space. You need to understand that it is becoming institutionalized. It has got a long way to go. Don't think short-term. Please think long-term. I know it's difficult. It's very frustrating. Again, on the year chart, though, it is up 262%. Think about that for a moment. The average return in the S&P 500 is between 8 to 10%. Maybe you'd make 13 to 14% on a good year in the S&P 500, top 500 stocks on Wall Street, right? This is far outweighing that in terms of annual return. Crazy. And we're just getting started. People need to be patient. Do not think of short term, all right? I get so many messages and comments about this on my channel, and I see everyone's comments, but you have to think long term with this. You can't think, 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, 1 week, 2 weeks. Can't think like that, guys. It doesn't work. And if you do, and you're anticipating to make a return that quick, maybe you can. I've seen it happen before, but most of the time, people get wrecked. So be careful, especially trading with leverage, all right? Think long term. Solana's $157. We have Dogecoin at 17 cents. Cardano sitting at 56. Chainlink $15. Stellar's at 28 cents. Hedera 18 cents. Litecoin 101. Sui is at $2, which is nice. Okay. XDC is at 6 cents. That is up 18% this week. Quant is at $83. I've been holding this for years. My dollar cost average entry was $60 US. Let me know in the comments if you're still holding those coins. Now, EarnCurve, my spot crypto exchange. Right, currently sitting at 712 registered users. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All of the links are below. If you do sign up, I will apply a 10% discount to your trading fees if you KYC. That is a little incentive. Once you do that, you will be obviously trading on EarnCurve and you will get access to the lowest fees in the country, and if not the world. Probably the reason why a lot of these other big players don't like me, all right? Because I'm undercutting them in terms of fees. No BS, okay? Now, as you can see, I get a lot of questions on whether I have been getting quite a lot of questions in regards to, of course, self-managed super funds, fiat on-ramps. I don't have that yet, all right? It's very, very, very expensive to facilitate that and to build that out. Of course, I would love to do that in the future, as well as bringing US equities into, of course, everyone. But at the moment, it's only spot crypto to crypto. So just let everyone know. You can deposit, of course, USDT on here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, TRX, and Matic. If you are depositing XRP, please make sure you include in, of course, your withdrawing address, the wallet tag. That is right here, as you can see on the screen. All right, copy that. Make sure you use that because that makes my life easier allocating those funds to your wallet. All right. Now, again, coming over to the markets, I do have my Octobots running at the moment. In actual fact, I will show you these because it's really cool. And yes, again, let's just have a look here. There is a short-term grid. Now, there are the short-term grids, which are really cool. I like volatility. I think that's the best anyway for these bots, just to let everyone know. As you can see, if you come to here, the little compass, strategies, go to earn curve, you can click here, and of course come down to short-term grids. Okay, and it basically means that the strategy trades more frequently than long-term grid strategy and can generate more profits from moderate price swings, which we're seeing now anyway. So I started the Solana one. That is up already. I literally started that today, and it is the 12th November. That's up 0.57%. The Stellar XLM bot, that is up 0.45%. My Ethereum bot at the moment is running. I've been having this running for a while. That is down negative 2.3. The Bitcoin amplifier, again, I restarted this one because I want to get that, volatility in Bitcoin. That's up 0.32. My XRP Navigator bot, even though the market is down, it is still up 1.57%, right? I'm trading the Ethereum and Bitcoin, so trading between each other, which is cool. The Sui bot, that is down 17%. I'm just going to let this run and see where it goes with this. And the Top Coins Accelerator bot, that is trading, of course, the top coins on EarnCurve, all right? So I've got a few bots running. I'm just going to let them go and trade. That's what you do. Any questions with this, let me know. But guys, go sign up, register. And of course, if you have any issues, just email me here. I will respond to you and of course, try and help where I can. The multi-bots video is live on EarnCurve Investor. You can watch this. It has timestamps. It will explain everything on how to set this up and get it running, connecting your API keys, depositing. Everything is in this video. Go to earncurveinvest.com. You can watch it. And again, if you have any issues, just email me. Now, we do have the big news. The first XRP ETF cleared for NASDAQ listing this week. The Canary XRP ETF has officially been approved for listing on NASDAQ to becoming the first ever XRP exchange traded fund. I don't know if it's the first ever. I really have to be honest because Rex Osprey did have the first spot ETF in the United States. And there is a post from Alan Tarrant that obviously Rex Osprey commented on. They are the first. And I'm making that very clear. They were the first. Canary now is going to become the second, so to speak. It's very exciting times. Everyone's going to get jealous because they want the capital, of course. But that's cool. Really exciting. According to the SEC document, the ETF shares are registered under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, with NASDAQ designated as an official trading venue. The registration refers back to the Form S-1 filing submitted on October 24th this year, which outlined the trust structure and, of course, investment approach. The ETF will operate as a common share and beneficial interest managed by Canary Capital, LLC, with the intent of providing investors exposure to XRP in a regulated, accessible format. This is very, very nice to see that. And again, we could see this in actual fact. We will see this go live on Thursday. I will check my brokerage, and of course, I will share a photo of that in the group, and of course, in the Wall Street Bull University. By the way, if you haven't joined that, go join that. And of course, join the mailing list for EarnCurve, because I've been emailing people flat out updates about the news, everything. I try and get one out every single day. So go join the mailing list right here. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Now, the US Treasury is moving forward with staking, and I wish Australia would do this, but they just don't. They see it as an absolute scam for some reason. I don't know why. You need an actual financial services license now for staking. The US Department of Treasury and Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, have issued new guidelines allowing crypto ETFs and trust funds to validate digital assets such as proof of stake tokens and distribute staking rewards to investors. It's going to be very exciting because you're going to be getting a yield, like a dividend from your crypto now on Wall Street. I've been speaking about this for 5 years on my channel. It's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. We also have Bitwise Asset Management listing its spot Chainlink ETF on the DTCC, advancing towards potential launch. This is really exciting. Chainlink is a very big project. Again, it's obviously it's cross-chain as well. It works with a lot of other projects, but this is again exciting. The fund uses the ticker symbol CLNK or CLNK and trades Chainlink's token directly. This step clears operational hurdles for settlement and clearing, and DTCC handles post-trade processes for this US securities. Listing here enables broker-dealers to process the product once live. This is going to happen across multiple assets, right? Now, coming over here, Solana had pulled in $6.8 million in net inflows last week, more than both Bitcoin and Ethereum, with BSOL leading 5.9 million and GSOL adding 0.9 to 900,000, bringing in a total inflows of roughly $343 million since launch. I am trading the Solana bot as well. Where are we? Let me just have a look. Here it is right here. As you can see on EarnCurve, I am trading that. I've been very bullish on Solana for a very long time, which is awesome. So I've just started this one today. Now, moving on, let's get to X because I want to keep this video short. President Donald Trump, legend, listen to this.
Number one in crypto. Crypto has turned out, and in that sense I've been right, crypto has turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call
100%.
it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big right now. If you want to go after people, you're going to kill that industry, and it'll be very bad. Tremendous number of jobs. I campaigned positively on crypto, very openly. I campaigned. Biden campaigned against it. When Biden found out that I was getting like 100% of the crypto vote, which was a lot, he switched totally, and he went in favor of crypto. They went totally in favor. They had many people under indictment. They let them all go. They let them all go. You know that. Many people were under indictment. Biden was a corrupt president. Biden went all in on crypto at the very end because he thought he could get some votes. It didn't work. They voted for me. I want to make crypto great for America. That's the only thing. I don't want to have somebody else have crypto and have China be number one in the world in crypto. Because in crypto, it's a kind of an industry where basically you're going to have number one and you're not going to have a number two. And right now we're number one by a long shot. I want to keep it that way. The same way we're number one with AI, we're number one with crypto. And I want to keep it that way.
What a legend. Awesome. Awesome. Have a listen to Solana. Listen to this, guys. This is fascinating.
Need separate blockchains or separate layers so you can put everything into one giant state machine and do it all together as fast as possible. And to give folks a perspective, I think in a single month, Solana does as many transactions as Ethereum does in its lifetime. So
there you go. That's why I'm bullish on Solana. That is facts. We do have, of course, Western Union CEO said live on Bloomberg that they will provide crypto on and off ramps, which is really nice. And we know that Western Union does use Stellar. So I do have a Stellar bot working for me now, and I set that one up today, as you can see right here. There you go. That is it there. So you can go set this up on EarnCurve and Octobot. Really bullish. Have a quick listen to this.
Quicker and to more easily convert into local currency in partnerships with some of the infrastructure companies you've had on this show. So we are also exploring other partnerships with people who want on-ramps and off-ramps in different parts of the world on how we could enable Western Union's funds in and funds out.
Really exciting. Good stuff. And we've listened to President Donald Trump. Scott Bessent could potentially replace Jerome Powell. I'm not going to play this interview because it's very long, but I think Jerome Powell needs to move on. Larry Fink, let's have a quick listen to this.
The role for Bitcoin, which I believe are assets of fear. You own these instruments if you're frightened of the debasement of your currency. You own it if you have financial insecurities, or you own it if you have physical insecurities and worries. So that's one of the foundational issues of my journey in understanding crypto more. But today there's about $4.1 trillion sitting in digital wallets, growing very rapidly.
100%. He's got facts. Yes, that is John Deaton. Absolute legend. He is running for the US Senate seat in 2026. That is myself and John Deaton. He's an absolute legend, an absolute gentleman as well. And it was a pleasure to introduce him at Wave of Innovation on the Gold Coast, of course, with Bearable Bull. So it was amazing. There was two bulls on stage. Now, Tom Lee, Eric Balchunas, this is a refreshing. I've never seen or heard a macro type TV personality say that retail buy and hold is smart money. I've been saying it for years, and advisors live it, but you never hear macro TV types or media say it, but it's the truth. IMO, bravo. There you go. And yes, that is pretty much it. Here we go. Rex Osprey, again, is the first under investment company, again, with partial spot XRP ETF exposure, less efficient tax treatment. And Rex Osprey did comment not the first, because, of course, they went Canary. But this is apparently, Canary is set to launch the first pure play 33 Act XRP ETF with 100% XRP, nothing else. There you go. So there's a bit of beef going on there in the ETF world, but it's really bullish times. Either way, it's really exciting. I'm very excited, and I'm proud to be, of course, a part of this industry with my own spot crypto exchange, EarnCurve. And, you know, I am selling it because I want it to work. I've been working so hard at this all year. A lot of you know this process took so long, and gosh, ripped my hair out. And again, I'm just really appreciative of everybody signing up and, of course, trading on EarnCurve, guys. It's really awesome. And go try the new quick trade bots. They're amazing. All right, any questions, email me. Have a good night. And if you're at ECDC now, they're on stage at 8:30. Peace out, Bulls. Take care. Bye.